Can you fix things? Well, most of the time, no. I mean, we now have so many high-tech devices in our lives, and when they get broken, I have no clue about how to fix them. It's just beyond my knowledge. But for some small things, like if the zipper of my coat gets broken, I think I can probably replace it with a new one. Did anybody teach you to fix things when you were a child? Well, I don't think so. I mean, I was not that interested in fixing things, so I would never want to learn how to do it. Besides, usually my father would take care of those broken things and, make them usable again. Do you think it's necessary for people to learn to fix things? Well, definitely. It can not only save a lot of money, but also it can improve people's practical skill. I mean, we shouldn't always rely on other people or the technology, right? And most importantly, learning how to fix things instead of buying new ones can be more environmental friendly. What do you do when a thing is broken and cannot be fixed? Well, if it's something like a broken chair or a smashed plate, I would probably just throw them away and replace them with new ones. But if it's something meaningful or precious, like, my favorite cassette from my childhood, it cannot work anymore, but I will still keep it in my box and I will preserve it.
The first question is, can you fix things, and what things can you fix? Basically, I could fix some of my household appliances at home, for example, my TV set, or the pressure cooker the other day, I just broke it. So the way for me to fix those kind of electronic devices is just to restart it. It always works all the time. And for some other things, as long as it can be fixed with like a very strong glue, I could do that as well. But my recommendation is do get help when you fix something that is, quite expensive. And the next question is how to fix things. That's a big question, It actually depends on the item itself. But like in general, the basic principle might goes like you need to first figure out how it works, and then to replace or repair the part that was damaged, and then put them up together. Yeah, that's like the way of fixing things. And the last question is, did you ask people to teach you to fix things when you were a child? I remember when I was a child, I always broke my own chair. I couldn't just sit there quietly, so I kind of need to learn it myself. I used to get help from my father because he's the one who's quite good at woodworking and stuff, So I guess for some wooden furniture, I kind of learned how to fix them when I was a child. Yeah.
Can you fix things? Yes, but I can only fix some small issues like changing the light bulb. But if there is a major problem with a big home appliance like the washing machine, I cannot nail it down. Did anybody teach you how to fix things when you were a child? Yes, I can recall the memory when my mom taught me how to fix the clogged up toilet. And because the toilet often, didn't work properly in my childhood. Also, my cousin taught me how to set up the internet access at home. This kind of problem happened so frequently, and I think everybody had some knowledge about it. Do you think it's necessary for people to learn to fix things? To be honest, I don't think people must know how to repair things by themselves. Because, life is so convenient and you can just give a call and there'll be someone professional coming to help you. And no matter it's a problem with your home appliance or any electronic device. Also, you can save your time and energy if you give it to someone else, because you can focus on something more important. What do you do when something is broken and cannot be fixed? Well, it depends on what kind of things they are. For something not valuable, I would just directly throw it in the trash because I don't want those things to take up any room at my place. However, if it's a large item like a piece of furniture or any electronic device, I think I would deliver them to a place where they can be recycled because it's more eco-friendly.
Can you fix things? No, I'm not good at fixing or repairing things. I would say I'm kind of the troublemaker instead of the problem solver. So that's why whenever I get something broken, I would just buy a new one to replace it. 2. What things can you fix? As I've mentioned, I'm the one that usually breaks things, not fixes them. But if my memory serves me well, back in primary school, I've ever sewed a button, and just my favorite toy lost a button, and I just used the thread and needle to fix it. 3. How to fix things. Well, if it's something minor like slow or no Wi-Fi connection, you can just restart the hardware or just search for solutions on the internet. But if it's something really big like a leaky sink or shower head, it's better to call for a plumber to deal with it. So sometimes it's better to just leave things to professionals. 4. Did you ask people to teach you how to fix things when you were a child? Well, I would always ask my grandmother to teach me because she's the one who brought me up. She is kind of a handyman, and I think she's pretty good at fixing things from mending torn clothes, unclogging a toilet to
Can you fix things?
No, I can't really fix things. I would always ask someone to help me or just hire someone to do so.
Did anybody teach you to fix things when you were a child?
No, not really. Otherwise, I would know how to fix things now and I wouldn't have to spend the money to hire someone to do it for me.
Do you think it's necessary for people to learn to fix things?
I guess not, since I don't really know how to fix things and I live a relatively okay life, I don't see why it would be necessary. However, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it's completely useless. It's still a good skill to have. It's just not that necessary.
What do you do when a thing is broken and cannot be fixed?
I guess if it's something that I'm very emotionally attached to, then I would feel pretty upset. But I guess I would still keep it anyways as a souvenir, I guess. However, if it's something that I really don't care for, I would just throw it and happily replace it with something that's new and better. So yeah, that's fixing things.